Guys, I hope y'all are having a risk-tastic week and an excellent day. And today I will be reviewing a fan game, which I did. I did it on Discord, and I believe most of these guys subscribe to me. The green player is Technology. The blue player is Baxter Chunks. The purple player is also known as Wiggle F1 on Discord or on YouTube. I am the red player, and the orange player is Stonebridge, and the yellow player, I just met him on Discord, and so today I'm gonna be doing like a fan game kind of thing. So I tried to go for Australia, as you can see, but that didn't really work out. Stonebridge placed a lot of troops in Australia. I decided to just weaken his army out a bit, maybe therefore giving green the chance. I was thinking, well, if I can't get it, I'll at least weaken it and see if green will try to go for it. So I sent green an attack request to attack orange. Hopefully he will get what I mean. But the orange player, being smart, eliminated the green player. He did not eliminate me because he knows that I don't have any intentions personally to go for Australia. I'd like to, but I'm kind of weak, and that's the thing about 6-player fixed card games. You really don't get a lot of troops to start with, so you gotta be really smart or else you're gonna get taken out. And so the green player has already got South America secured. Wiggle F1 looks like that player is gonna be able to get Africa secured as well. Stonebridge has Australia, and now Baxter Chunks also looks like nothing stopping her from getting Europe. So me and the yellow player are the only ones that do not have a continent yet. And it looks like North America is going to be a fight between me, the yellow player, and the green player. The green player has the best position to get North America because, well, he's already got South America and he's already got a big army in there. But I am definitely not going to give him South America for free. But there was another video where I tested a master's patience, and I stopped the master who had South America from getting North America, and eventually got mad and suicided on me. And Technology is a master, but I know he is better than that, and I know that he will not suicide on me, which is why I feel like if I keep my troops in there, it'll discourage him. The yellow player, though, by the looks of it, is going to pull his troops out. So that'll help me out a lot, guys, too. So I have some troops in Afghanistan, which I kind of want to combine with the troops in North America, but I'm not really currently able to do that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to test everyone's, see how good of an alliance I have with everyone. I'm just going to test everyone's trust, and I'm going to see now. Wow, level 5, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to try to see how much I can trust these guys. I'm going to test our alliances right now. So the yellow player, he didn't want to suicide on me. I feel pretty weak right now, but I know the yellow player wouldn't want to suicide on me, so. But will the blue and the green players take me for free? Will they let me get it, or will they say, no, we have to protect ours, and we're not gonna let you get it for free, you know? Maybe they won't let me get it for free. That's what I'm wondering, if they're just gonna let me. Okay, so Technology is not gonna let me. What kind of alliance do we have, man? Now, Baxter Chunks, it looked like she only attacked me because she figured, well, the green player already did, and because she didn't have anywhere else to attack for cards, so therefore she'd rather attack me than not get a card. And I'm really okay with that. I don't think she would have attacked me if I would have held the continent, but of course I do not know at this point. Alright guys, so I've got another sneaky plan. This is going for North America take 2, guys. And let's try to see if we can get North America. I have a very sneaky plan up my sleeve. It will take a few turns, but It is again my plan to capture Central America, because if he sees I'm going to try to go, he's probably going to put his biggest army in Central America, and then I can never do it. So my goal is to get a stronghold on Central America before him. I will not try to capture North America this turn yet, but I will at least put my troops there. I kind of prefer if he wasn't turtled in, because he has no real other option but to attack me. I kind of wish that he had other options. I don't want to prevent him from getting a card, I just don't want him to stop me from getting North America, because he's got South America, and so what if I get 3 more troops per turn? The blue player gets 5 troops per turn, so I'd like to get North America as well, and even though I'm the weakest player, I don't want to be like the yellow player who is in Asia, and that's the problem. Even though there's 6 continents, Asia is never really meant to be taken as a continent, which means that in a 6-player fixed card game, it's really hard because only 5 of those players can be happy with continents. The 6th player has no real other choice but to stay in Asia and no one will want to take him out, so he could get like top 2 or whatever. Like, he could get a really high placing, because who wants to take him out if he doesn't have any continent, or he's just not bugging anyone. So that's a good strategy for you guys if you are without a continent. It's not the end of the world, just stay in Asia. So the purple player, Wiggle F1, has to leave the game, because we've been playing for like nearly an hour now. So that player turns into a computer, and what that robot of that computer does next is very sweet. You Purple, I do not know how I can express my gratitude towards you Purple. That was very helpful. So now this is gonna force Green to split his army in 2, because he can no longer trust his alliance with the purple robot. And then this I saw as an opportunity to try to get North America again for a 3rd time. So what I do here is once again, I trust the yellow player quite a bit, and so I also trust the blue player, and so what I do is I put all my troops that I can in Central America and just go all out, and the green player, he's not even capable of attacking me right now, so I know he won't, and so I'm hoping that accept me as the only player that's getting 5 troops per turn, and accept me as now the Emperor of North America. This is great, guys. So I assume the blue player is going to get back Europe, and the green player is going to get Africa back really soon. But still, guys, this is fine. This will just balance out the game and not make them so eager to attack me, because they'll have a bit of a conscience and be like, well, that's not fair if I can hold it, but he can't. Okay, not really, but still, I'm kind of worried about being able to attack for cards. There's only 2 easy places I can attack for cards now, so I hope the yellow player will be okay with attacking my 1s, although he doesn't have to, he's got more options, so it would only be as a favor to me. Okay, the blue player is finally taking back what's hers. I skipped a bit of it here, and the yellow player is not gonna be letting me attack for any cards. The purple robot has attacked into Africa some more and is really making it hard on the green player, and nothing much has changed for me. A little bit of action with the green player, but for the most part it's kind of a stalemate position here. No one wants to attack the other, and there's no real way to get more powerful than anyone else, because me and blue are getting the same number of troops. People are falling asleep here, barely able to stay awake. I, of course, though, am doing math at the same time as recording this, so since I'm multitasking here, I could play this game all day, and I'm kind of determined to win here, so yeah, I could play all day. Uploaded a picture of me doing math while playing Risk, and a lot of people were saying that the formula I was using was wrong, but that's because I took a picture in the middle of the process. I didn't finish writing it out yet, and I was only taking it to give an idea that I was doing math and Risk at the same time, and not to flex at how complicated my math was, because it wasn't really that complicated, the math that I was doing for the picture. Later on now, back to Chunks, and the yellow player also have to leave, and so they end up turning into robots and just spreading out, and they kind of make a barrier between us now, which makes it really hard for us to do anything. The green player technology has attacked me into North America again, gotten through my 30 troops, and I am not too happy about that. And the green player, once I do that, the green player will be kind of trapped because he's just trying to hold up to the blue player, and there's no way that the blue robot will attack an army bigger than it. As long as he keeps a bigger army in Brazil than the army in North Africa, the green player will not have to worry about getting attacked by blue. That's why I love robots, guys, because they are very unpredictable and can do all sorts of amazing things. Technology, what's it gonna be? You gonna move those out? Yes, thanks, man. Alright, now, this is the start of my new plan. Evil plan to take North America back for the 4th. Is it the 4th time? I don't know, guys, I'm starting to lose track here. Here goes take 4 of trying to get North America back. My next step will be to move troops from Kamchatka to Alaska and wipe that blue robot out of North America. North America is my home continent, for crying out loud, so I will fight for it. And because I get 5 troops per turn. Yeah. So I assume that the green player will get South America back again. Although I'm even maybe considering taking South America from him, but I don't think I should do that. Wait, what? He's getting out of South America? Is he thinking about it? No. This is great, guys. This is amazing. I will definitely not miss out on the opportunity to get South America as part of the deal. I mean, whatever I can salvage, guys. Let's see. I can do it, guys. Let's take South America. This is exactly what I needed, guys. I needed the way to get an advantage on the orange player, who the orange and green players are the only real players left. But these guys are fighters. Technology, he's played long games before. These guys are fighters and they're willing to fight to the end. And I am too, guys. Rest assured knowing that I am too. You guys can see here, my evil plan is starting to play out. My evil plan to get Europe. As you can see, I know it's a bit greedy, guys, but the orange player is quite passive at the moment, so maybe he's just being smart, waiting for a moment to attack me, or maybe he is actually... Oh, nice specs you got from a novice to expert in just 2 days. Kind of maybe a bit unbelievable, but okay, I mean, if that's true, then well done, man. So I'm gonna be really greedy here, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to go for Europe, and if someone complains on the Discord, then I'll say, oh sorry, and I'll take it back. I will take it back. So I will not, if anyone objects, I will not. I'm only gonna see if they're gonna let me. It's just a plan, it's just a thought, guys. Let's see here, guys. So this is a bold move. I'm not leaving any troops in Greenland as a defense, so if someone attacks me into Europe, they'll obviously get all of my continents as part of the deal here. But let's see if anyone will object. Yes, nice job, Spix. It's really impressive. So now the orange player is the only one that could stop me. I don't think technology would dare attack me. Wow, he's really concerned about keeping the balance of the game. Even more so than the player who actually has a chance to win. Alright, this is fine as long as you move your troops back. And you didn't even take South America, so that's... But then why are you moving your troops into North America? Oh yay, I advanced to level 6. Wow, it must have been a long time if I advanced the entire Discord level just while playing. Mind you, the early levels are quite easy to advance. So, I'm gonna try to move my troops back. I'm gonna try to take 5 to get North America back. And so, I'm gonna Discord message him and tell him to get his troops out of North America, or else I will have to use force. I have an advantage in troops over the orange player, so I have a bit of breathing room here. Let's see what he will say. I am awaiting a response from technology. Yo man, time's up. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna attack your troops, boy. Listen, boy, I'm gonna attack your troops, man. Yo, you say that if I attack your troops, then I can't win? We'll see about that. It's time to show you the wrath of the mighty Riskinator.
Bye-bye!
Guys, the only question is, do you guys still think I can win or not? Vote down in the comments below whether you think I can still win or not, now that I attacked technology's troops. Now, of course, I could easily finish him, and he has been a bit like of a bother, always attacking me, but I mean, I think I'll let him live because he spent so much time. He's invested over like 2.5 hours into this game, so it would be kind of mean to just take him out. I'll let him live, since he can't really influence the game too much anymore now that he's so weak. The blue robot is... Oh, the blue robot's still doing pretty good. Alright, game update for you guys. So, here we are, and the orange player is storming through. He went with his army of like 400 and blew through my army of like 300. And so, now, he lost like 100 troops, I lost like 150. It wasn't too good for me, guys. But now, I see that I have an advantage, because I have as many troops as him in total in Greenland alone. Plus, I've got more armies. I'm not quite like in the position to just take him out right away, and then I don't want to give the advantage to technology, who over time has slowly grown back up to like 70-80 troops here. And Stonebridge wanted to know the formula to win this game in my Discord. Example, if it is 400 to 500, you do not want to bring it down to 250 to 200. Like, it's not like math where if you reduce the fraction will stay the same. In Risk, the lower it gets, the more of an advantage. Like, say, if I have 400 troops to 300, that's not so bad. But if I have 40 troops to 30, that's like the game right there. So you do not want to, if you're the weaker player, you do not want to lower the proportions at all. But actually, that wasn't too bad of a decision, because you did attack with a bigger army, and with armies over 20, the blitz roll advantage goes to the person who's attacking, and also goes to the person with the bigger army. So him going through with an army of 400, attacking my army of like 260, wasn't such a bad decision, I don't think. Plus, it was getting quite boring, so I'm glad he spiced things up. So now I'm just gonna leave things like this. Hopefully he won't get aggressive, but it's nice that we don't have such big armies anymore. Technology, wow, he's like willing to attack me with his last breath. He's like, as long as I keep him alive, he's always going to be attacking me. Maybe I should have eliminated him when he was weak. It's like, I mean, I understand. I'm the stronger player, obviously, and he's trying to sustain the balance of the game. That's a good thing. In some other Risk games I've played, I've done that. I've teamed up with weaker players to take down the stronger player, and it is really effective, and it is what you need to do. So actually, what technology is doing is really what needs to be done. He needs to sustain the balance of the game. And since he's kind of a third player, he doesn't really have to worry so much about getting taken out, because if one of us takes him out, then we'll give the advantage to the other player. But now that he already weakened me so much, I might as well just finish him off now, because he already... I wouldn't have probably took out his 80 troops, but since I already lost so much, it's like I might as well finish it off. Might as well get the full meal of the deal kind of thing. So now I am going to finish technology off pretty soon here. But I mean, yeah, it's smart of him to sustain the balance of the game like that. I think that's what is needed. And Orange should also attack. He shouldn't just watch technology attack, because I think technology used all of his horsepower now, and it is up to Stonebridge. So let's see what Stonebridge will do. He's got a trap though. He has to go through at least 18 troops to get anywhere. He has to go through India and Saudi Arabia. What will technology do? If I were him, I'd try to attack as many territories as possible, although it doesn't really make much of a difference. He is officially out. Good job, technology. You really fought quite hard. You lasted a long time, and thank you for being the first player that actually gets taken out. All the other guys, they just left and quit. You are one of the only 3 that stayed.
Bye-bye.
So, okay, now let's see what the orange player does. I'm just gonna, I guess, move my troops to Europe, and the next turn I'll move them from Alaska to that place in southern Europe, like where Italy is. I'll try to move them there, but let's see what the orange player will do. I assume if the orange player wants any chance, he's gonna have to attack me. I assume that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna attack. Now, if I were him, I would not attack my big army of 24, but he did, and he lost 37, and I only lost 24, so that was really good for me. The reason I wouldn't do that is because I would have tried to go full force at the army in Alaska if I were him, and I would have wanted to arrive to Alaska with a bigger force. If he didn't attack that, he could have potentially arrived into Alaska with a bigger force, and then his bigger army could have taken out my smaller army. Now, obviously, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just go and take him out in the next turn. Of course, he didn't unlock my army, but that is fine. I'm definitely not gonna go through the 53 and Kamchatka. I'm just gonna leave him here, put them there like that, and he either has to go through 33 or through my 152. So it's game over for him. I'm a bit worried about the computer. We're at the stage in the game where you can't just take people out and not worry about the computers. You gotta start worrying about the computers now, because they're pretty powerful. So let's see, guys.
Don't do it. No, that's not good.
Oof is right. It was oof for both of us. Kind of oof for him, because now he's not going to be able to beat me, but also oof for me, because I'm so weak. How am I going to beat this robot now? I'm a bit worried. Luckily, the robot is not in an ideal position to win. It doesn't have one big army. It's just going to keep having big armies in Asia, where I can maybe get away with holding the other continents. I'm questioning whether to keep the orange player alive or not, but I'm so tired after like 2 hours and 40 minutes of playing that I'm just like, you know what? I can't think straight, and I'm scared that the orange player then might still be able to beat me, and so I'd rather just take Stonebridge out. Good game, Stonebridge, and technology, and also back to Chunks and Complete Crab and Wigo F1. Good game to all of you guys, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope to do more fan games in the future. And yeah, it was really challenging playing against 3 Grandmasters, an Expert, and an Intermediate. Usually in fixed cards games, I find that you can actually finish them off quite quickly, but the problem is that this is what ends up happening when everyone is a good player. This is the problem. It's pretty hard for anything to happen in a fixed card game when everyone is so good at the game. And when no one suicides, like no one was suiciding when they left, they just turned into robots and let the robot decide their fate.